Hey guys, Alex here with Paragon Performance. Today we're going to be kind of doing a tech/product update here for you guys. That is going to be specific to Miltech and Eventuri. There's a couple changes that have happened that we just feel we should discuss with you guys directly. Let's get into it. All right, so starting here, we're going to start with the Miltech cats here for the Z06. When these first came out, they did not actually work with the Eventuri bracket. This is something that we brought up to Miltech initially, and Miltech offered to make a change so the two components were compatible with each other. In the aftermarket world, it's not uncommon to run into stuff that's not compatible with each other. We were super surprised and felt that it was awesome that Miltech was going to make a change because the Eventuris are our #1 selling intake for the Z06. So they made that change. We've been running them for a while that way. Up until recently, we found that they actually reverted their change back. And their reasoning behind that is they felt that they were getting more warranty cat concerns and codes related due to repositioning that O2 sensor to work with the Eventuri. So they have actually reverted it back to the original location. And I get it, as a company, you're trying to mitigate concerns and issues you have with your product. Now, with that being said, that also means they are no longer compatible with the Eventuri intake. And you can't exactly ask all the time these manufacturers to be, hey, can you make this product to fit XYZ aftermarket parts? It's just a broad and difficult task to do because then they have a whole bunch of R&D, possible complete changes of products to try to make that fit multiple different things. Most of these manufacturers, including Miltech, they designed it in and around OEM parts, and we kind of do the same thing with a lot of stuff here. And there are definitely times where things just aren't compatible. So going forward, the Miltech cats are not going to be compatible with an Eventuri intake without, some sacrifices. You can use the intake, but you're going to remove that rear heat shield and stuff on there. If that's something you are comfortable doing, you can actually make the two work together. It's just because the O2 interferes with the rear heat shield on that intake itself. So they just don't work together anymore. Unfortunately, we wish we could fix it, but I get their reasoning. They don't want to have to deal with the warranty concerns for check engine lights. That is a big concern when you are changing something that's potentially, may not pass an emissions test or emissions compliance in general. So with that, we're going to move on to something that Eventuri is actually changing on their behalf. And this is actually getting changed because GM made a change, and we are just trying to stay with what they are doing. It'll be a little difficult to see here, but on this coupe engine cover here, if you notice, there's two holes close together on both sides here. On sometime during 25, they have made this change where they actually shifted the holes inboard. Not 100% sure what or why for at this current point in time, but GM moved it for a reason, probably something upcoming. We just don't know. We won't know until we start seeing, whatever the reasoning was that they actually changed that. So as of right now, all the stock Eventuri parts between us or any other vendor that actually sells them don't have both of these holes in there. We are working on what we have in inventory to get all the holes drilled, and this just makes it so it's a universal part for 24 and older as well as 25 plus. Simple change, just adding a couple holes. All that means is you're going to have potentially, depending on the year of your vehicle, either these outside two holes won't have a screw in them or the inside two holes won't have a screw in them. It's obviously not a big deal that it's that way because the OEM cover actually does that already. That's OEM making that rolling change to work both ways as well. But like I said, all of our inventory we are going to drill and fix, so that way it works both ways. And any inbound to us that hasn't been modified will get fixed coming out of us. Once those are gone, all inbound inventory to us will already have this corrected by Eventuri right out of the gate, so we won't have to worry about it. If you happen to get one that you need the extra hole, it's pretty simple. You just kind of set it in place, set the clear cover in place where it would go, center it, just mark it with a Sharpie. It's real easy, a little dot on each side, and then just gently drill them out with about a 1/4 inch drill bit. You can put the screw in there, off you go. Other than that, that's pretty much all that's going to be changing with that. So it's not a big deal, just kind of giving you the information that going forward there will be extra holes that won't have bolts in them. And there you guys have it. Just a quick recap. The Miltech cats for the Z06 are not compatible with the Z06 Eventuri intake without modifications. The clear covers are going to begin having extra holes. Hopefully I explained it well enough as to kind of why and why you should be expecting to have extra holes. Other than that, as always, like, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you guys next time.